Hey, I thought I'd show you a problem. So, got these shoes. Look at them. Look lovely. Yeah? But there's a big problem with these shoes in that the person that must have owned them beforehand has had them in the sun, or should I say one shoe in the sun. So you can see how yellow that is. So no matter how much, magic eraser, coarse scrubbing, you can never get that yellow out. So how do we deal with that? Well, I'm going to show you. So let's go and ice these shoes. Right, hopefully you can see me okay. So I use a product called Soul Bright. I think it's basically hydrogen peroxide. You know, the stuff that they put in hair, put on your hair to bleach it blonde. What this does, or this is what I believe it does, is it sort of melts the surface, very, thin layer of melting, and it will bring back that colour to the shoe. You can use it on clear stuff, so if you've got a really yellow pair of Air Max 270s, they've got the bubble on, this should, I've not tried it yet, should bring it back to clear rather than the old yellow that you're probably familiar with reused shoes. So let me just work out which shoe it is. I mean, you probably can't tell as well with this light which one it is. I mean, hopefully it's obvious. And we're going to be doing it outside, so I've waited for a nice sunny day, and here we go. So paintbrush, Soul Bright. Now you should really wear gloves because this is quite nasty stuff, but I'm going to be careful and not get it all over my hands. So all I'm going to do is paint this on. Now what you can do is apply masking tape to the shoe on the areas that you feel that you might get this stuff on. But as this is a white shoe and there's not much detail, I'm not too concerned. Okay, so I'm just going to put it on liberally in the areas. Now we're going to be doing this outside, so obviously the sun is just from one direction, so we have to sort of do it in parts. I'm going to coat the whole trainer. I just want to make sure I get a nice layer of this stuff. I mean, it's quite viscous, so it's gloopy. I would say it feels a bit like watered down PVA glue. You know, that glue that you use when you're a kid at school. I'd probably put it all over your hand and made like little hands. I know my daughter does that, so then pulls it off. Right, so as you can see, I've pretty much done the majority of that side. So now I just need to do the other side. It's a bit like watching paint dry, this, isn't it? Well, me painting something. So I'm getting it all on. They must have been on like a shelf or in a room, under a table, behind a window, and the sun has done it in patches. It's really weird. There must be other shoes that butted against this one, so it's really obvious. They're a really nice shoe, and I picked them up for, I think they were £3, so it will have been about a fiver with fees from Vinted. So it was to do as an experiment. We've done a couple of other shoes and it's really worked well. So hopefully this video will end up getting watched, because that means it will have worked. So there we go. Right, happy with that. So I don't know how long that took me, about a minute. And then what you need to do is wrap it in cling film or shrink wrap, whatever you'd like to call it. And what that basically does is it stops this solution, whatever it is, hydrogen peroxide, from drying out too quickly. Because it's going to be in the sun, it's going to be hot, it would lose its moisture and lose its effect. So you wrap it in cling film. I'm only going to loosely wrap it because we're just trying to stave off the evaporation of the product. And then, if you give me a second, let's go outside and see the rare sight that is the sun in Manchester. It's not raining. It's amazing. So I'm going to go to, oh, it's bright. It's going to be a nice day. I might have to get some barbecue stuff out. So we've got our shoe. Now the front was a particular point of thing. So I'm going to aim, the sun is over in that direction. I mean, the sun will go over in the sky that way. So it'll naturally go round the shoe. So I'm going to put it in that kind of perspective. There's the sun, shouldn't really point it directly at it. Move them out of the way. And I'm just going to leave it for... It's going to be out all day pretty much. I mean, it's 3 hours they recommend leaving it out for, the minimum. But I'm going to leave it probably 3 hours on one side and then 3 hours on the other. So hopefully it'll stay sunny all day. I mean, it's protected if it rains. And it's the UV light. So thanks for watching. And I will show you the results after we've done it. Right, it's time to go and get shoes. So here they are. They've been out. It's now about 4 o'clock, 4:15. So we'll get the shoes and let's unwrap them. Here we go. So just unwrap the cellophane. Smells good. Smells like new plastic. Shoe is very warm as well. So I can tell that this looks loads better. I'm going to still a little bit there. Perhaps needs a little more, but I think I'll get away with that. So, we're doing that out of camera. Right, what I'm going to do, I'll take you into my office and drop the phone. No, I don't want to try Gemini. Into the office. So this way. And what I'll do, I'll just move that. My lights, because this is the biggest test. I should really have brought the tripod in as well. But you can see it's a little bit yellow there still. But look around here. It was very much, one was yellow, one was white. And around there. Massive difference. Let me see if I can find the other shoe. So what I'll try and do is extract a still of what it was like before and after. Now I've created a new problem now, in that the shoe that hasn't been iced, this one, is a little bit more yellow than the other one. It's all fun and games, isn't it? Perhaps I need to do them in pairs. But you can see that that has brought it very much back to life. Yeah, I think I'm still going to have to do that side again. So I'll do some more tomorrow. But as you can see, the results are pretty fantastic, really. And that is how you ice a shoe.